Hello everyone, welcome to Goodyear Cup Series Season 2, Round 2 from Phoenix International Raceway in Phoenix, Arizona. We're getting set to go racing in the Subway 500 at this very unique 1-mile oval. 30 drivers will line up for today's race, and starting out front is Kyle Larson, his first career pole in the Goodyear Cup Series, and to his outside another promising Goodyear Cup Series rookie, Austin Dillon. One race ago, Tony Stewart finally broke through for his first Daytona 500 victory. He starts today's race in 7th. And a bit of a surprise, Kevin Harvick starting 16th today, but never count him out here. He leads active drivers in almost all categories at Phoenix. The drivers are in their cars, pre-race ceremonies are wrapping up. Let's go trackside for the command to fire engines. And here's how they'll line up for today's race. So on the pole is Kyle Larson. Outside of him in the 3 car is Austin Dillon. In row 2, it's the Penske teammates Brad Keselowski and Joey Logano. Starting 5th, Eric Almirola, and in 6th, Denny Hamlin. In row 4 is Tony Stewart. Starting to his outside is Jamie McMurray. Starting 9th, Kyle Busch, and in 10th, it's Ryan Newman. Starting 11th, Jeff Gordon. To his outside, his Hendrick teammate, Jimmy Johnson. In row 7 is the Junior Motorsports 25 of Chase Elliott, and to his outside, his owner, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Starting 15th, the 41 of Kurt Busch, and his Stewart-Haas teammate, Kevin Harvick. Row 9 on the inside is Martin Truex Jr., and in 18th, A.J. Allmendinger. To the inside of row 10 is Sean Gossett, and starting in 20th, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Row 11, the inside, it's the Wood Brothers car, Ryan Blaney, and in 22nd is Paul Menard. In 23rd is Casey Kane. Outside of row 12 is Matt Kenseth. Inside of row 13 is Greg Biffle, and starting in 26th, Carl Edwards. Starting 27th is Danica Patrick, and 28th, Clint Boyer. And the final row, row 15, on the inside is Matt DiBenedetto, and starting 30th, Trevor Bayne.
Reach up there and pull those belts tight one more time! Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys!
Joey Logano gets shuffled out into the marbles. They're 3 wide already as Kyle Busch, way down on the inside, is going to take over the 5th spot. Kyle Larson, your pole sitter, led lap 1. Here comes Austin Dillon making a dive to the inside. He's got the spot. Larson's going to try the crossover. Austin Dillon led the lap, but Kyle Larson back into the lead. Brad Keselowski now hounding Austin Dillon for 2nd place, right on the back bumper as they exit turn 4. Here he goes, makes a move. He's got him on the inside. Brad Keselowski moves into 2nd place. You are on board with our new 2nd place driver. Looking to the inside now, Keselowski makes a shot for the lead. Out of turn 4, he's got it. Larson gets a little bit loose coming out of turn 4. Larson's been taking the middle line through turns 3 and 4. It grants a big run out of the corner, but does leave you open on the inside. And Kyle Busch now on the outside of Austin Dillon, taking over the 3rd spot. Busch started today's race in 9th place. He is up to 3rd already. Back up front, Keselowski has not escaped from Kyle Larson, continuing to try and take the lead back. We've got a crash! Paul Menard in the wall! Casey Kane is in it, and Matt Kenseth goes straight into the wall as well. 3 cars collected in this one. Looks like the window nets are already coming down on all 3 cars. Very good to see. Looks like the 5 and 27 got together going into the turn and collected Matt Kenseth as well. We're going to take a quick commercial break and be back after this. Visit Goodyear Cup Series on Twitter for updates on stop motions and NASCAR Heat Evolution. Link in the description. Welcome back to Phoenix International Raceway. We're under caution for a crash involving Paul Menard, Casey Kane, and Matt Kenseth. Martin Truex Jr. has been on a tear since the drop of the green flag. He started today's race in 17th and is all the way up to 6th. Your pole sitter, Kyle Larson, has been looking strong all day. He has not been worse than 2nd. No adjustments, just a full tank of fuel, 4 tires, and he's away. And Kyle Larson wins the race off of pit road. Let's take a look at what happened to bring out this caution. Look at the bright yellow 27 car to the right of your screen. The black number 5 is going to get on his inside, and it looks like they just make contact coming into the turn. Matt Kenseth is going to make contact with the 5 afterwards, and he will have no steering. Just goes straight into the wall as we look at it a little bit closer. There you see the contact between Matt Kenseth and the 5 car. Nothing Matt Kenseth can do. Tough impact, but the good news is all 3 drivers are okay. It'll be 4 laps to go as the pace car dives onto pit road, this time by. Green flag back out, we're racing again. Kyle Larson gets a good jump. He'll assume the lead with Brad Keselowski right behind. Larson chose the outside lane for that restart. That looks to be the favorable lane. And here comes Brad Keselowski on the inside. He's got a nose on Larson's quarter panel as they go into turn 1. Brad Keselowski moves into the lead. Here comes Kyle Larson attempting the crossover again. Larson now with the inside line trying to get this lead back, and Truex punched them both! The 42 and the 2 slide up. Martin Truex Jr. into second now. He's got the inside and the lead. Nosing in front, still side by side, battling for the first position with 2 laps to go here. Martin Truex Jr. and Kyle Larson. Larson's got the nose in front. Now it's the 78. 1 to go, and they're still side by side, heading into turn 1. Coming out of the turn, the 78 clears Kyle Larson. Half a lap to go now for Martin Truex Jr. Kyle Larson has one more chance to take this lead back, but he's not going to do it. Martin Truex Jr. is your winner at Phoenix. And as the 78 team celebrates, let's take a look at today's unofficial results. So after going winless last season in the Goodyear Cup Series, Martin Truex Jr. finally breaks through for his first victory. Kyle Larson finishes second. Again. Kyle Busch in third, Brad Keselowski in fourth, and Kevin Harvick will round out your top 5. Denny Hamlin finishes in sixth, then it's Austin Dillon, Jeff Gordon, Joey Logano, and Eric Almirola. Dale Earnhardt Jr. finishes 11th, then it's Jimmy Johnson, Sean Gossett, Chase Elliott, and Kurt Busch in 15th, then Carl Edwards, Tony Stewart, Jamie McMurray, Ryan Blaney, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in 20th. Finally in 21st is AJ Allmendinger, then Greg Biffle, Matt Benedetto, Trevor Bayne in 24th, Danica Patrick, Ryan Newman in 26th, Clint Boyer, and then your 3 DNFs, Matt Kenseth, Paul Menard, and Casey Kane. Here's how the points stack up after 2 races. Martin Truex Jr. moves into the points lead with that win. Kyle Larson led the most laps today and moves into second place. And it's Dale Earnhardt Jr. in third, Jeff Gordon in fourth, and Tony Stewart in fifth. Kevin Harvick is in sixth, then Kyle Busch, Brad Keselowski, Chase Elliott, and Sean Gossett tied for ninth. 11th through 20th is Joey Logano, Denny Hamlin, Kurt Busch, and Austin Dillon tied for 13th. Eric Almirola in 15th, Matt DiBenedetto, Danica Patrick, Jimmy Johnson, Jamie McMurray, and Casey Kane in 20th. And at the bottom, it's drivers who have had some bad luck so far being involved in crashes. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is in 20th, then it's Ryan Blaney, Carl Edwards, AJ Allmendinger, Paul Menard, Matt Kenseth, Ryan Newman, Greg Biffle, Clint Boyer, and Trevor Bayne. Well, that'll do it for the Goodyear Cup Series from Phoenix International Raceway. We hope you enjoyed it, and we hope you'll join us next time as we go to Rockingham, North Carolina. We'll see you then.